Yo, 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 up in the place. How you mean? Match day. Yo, hammer the foxes. Name of the title, dog. Because we're gonna done hammer the foxes, dog. I don't business, man. I don't business. They got whatever his name is, Fonfoa, Fonduli. I don't know his name, Fan. Yeah, he ain't playing. So bye bye. Like, yo, you ain't got nothing on us. And then who else, dog? Who else? Madison. I think Madison's fit still. So we will see. Hello, everybody, and everybody. I'll let y'all get into the chat still. Bring in my man. It's always like on some straight up. How do you mean, man? ID.
You know what it is.
Yeah. Yo, the one, the only, Charlie B. How do you mean, man? What you saying, rude boy?
Hey, ready? It's match day. It's football day, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's
Yes,
football
absolutely.
day. Yo, man.
What's
Yo,
better than
I'm
match day? Nothing. Nothing is better than match day.
100% right. And with the team that we got now, man, it's like you look forward to them things. You know what I mean? Like I'm looking forward to this match, dog. I'm looking forward to the man. I'm going out there and like lift. I'm looking forward to the man. I'm going out finishing where they left off last match. You get what I'm saying? Like real talk, man. It's there's confidence, there's energy, there's a spirit about the club and in and around the club right now, man. Like let's have it, man.
Momentum, like a snowball
Yeah,
effect, and
yeah,
snowball effects in the summertime. Let's have it.
yeah,
Yeah, let's get it in.
yeah, yes. And I told you, man, this match will be. I know, like we go through seasons, right? And I know you know this as much as I do, man. It's like it's always like the next game's the biggest game. Don't look at like where you're gonna finish in May. Just look at the next match. And it's like I'm looking forward to every match, man. And this match, I know like we're not in like deep doo doo or nothing like that, but I think this could be a big match for us because if we win, that's two on the bounce. Like Wolves, they've lost two in a row. We could be on like the opposite side of that and be like two in a row, like W's, dog. Two in a row dubs, man.
Yeah, man. We got Crystal Palace next. Hey,
Yeah.
so it's looking bright, but we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, like you say.
No. Yeah.
So we get ready for the day. Although I respect Leicester, I think we could do them in, but at the same time, I know they're not they're no pushovers, and
No.
they might could do us in. So we gotta
Yeah.
respect it. We'll see. I think Moyes is gonna switch things up today, and some
Word up.
yep
It's
to
like a back three type thing.
yeah, not only just
Yeah.
formation, but just
Yeah.
the whole tactics, because we gotta make sure Vardy don't sneak behind us. That's what I'm worried about today.
Oh,
That's what I'm really
100%.
worried about today.
Yo, homeboy, honestly, Charlie, big up Robbie Singleton. But like, yo, honestly, homeboy, like, yo, Vardy chases the wind, man. He chases flies, man. Like, he's dangerous, man. I don't care how old he is or whatever. Like, homeboy is one of the most clinical strikers in the Premier League, man. So it's like you got to be on your top game, man. Like we were saying on Lee's show, big up Lee, but we were saying on Lee's show yesterday, who would you have, man? Diop or Dawson?
Yeah, like I said, I will have Diop for the pace. Because
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
if we're gonna go forward and we end up with a high line, and it's
Yep.
Dawson, she's gonna run off him and they're gonna get a cheeky free goal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
She's gonna end up 1-on-1 with the keeper, and
Yep.
at that point, you're really asking for a miracle from the goalie. You know what I'm saying? But it's no disrespect towards Dawson. It's just that
100.
he can't run with man. Just
Yep.
like last year versus Newcastle, and every time
Yep.
he would creep
Yep.
up, he
Yep.
get carded, he get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So, and we can't have this man get carded out of the game, because in the next game
No.
we're really gonna be in deep shit. Because
Yeah.
then what are we gonna have? Vladdy's gonna have to play center half for somebody,
Mm-hmm,
unless they bring
mm-hmm.
him unless they bring him in like Zuma or somebody. You know,
Yeah,
we're very thin. But I would go with Diop for this game.
me too.
I would. Whether it's a 2 or a 3, however they want to, how many center halves they want to put. You know, there's different ways to stop it. You know, it doesn't just have to be a 3, but I don't know. I probably would go today. I probably would go Cressy at left center back,
Yep,
Augie in the middle, and D
yep,
up on the right. I like D up on the right side.
yep,
That's
yep,
when he does get in. You know what I'm saying? And
yep.
like I said on Lee's show and weeks before in the preseason, uh, the Gaffer had Fornals playing really deep, almost to where he was like a wing back. You know, so
Yeah, yep, yep.
if they try that today, you know, I'm all for it. I know people says don't change a winning team. Well, smart coaches do. You know, Pep, whoever you want to name. You know,
Yeah.
you got to look at your opposition and how they're going to attack you. You know, whether they're going to come forward, this, that, whether they're going to attack the flanks. You know what? You got to look at every situation and put your best, you know, your best foot forward as far as tactics and things of
100%.
that nature. It's just the way it is.
Well, and you say goalkeeper, we might be starting Areola tonight, man. And I think that would send like firecrackers up Fabianski's backside. But then, yo, you got another man that wants to like talk some things about it. Welcome in, JAK to the E. You done that?
Hey, there he is, the
Hey,
legend.
Boom, 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 boom,
Charlie.
boom, boom.
What do we say?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, just ready for match day. Ready for
Yeah.
match day. What do you say, Diop or Dawson? I know you're the biggest Dawson fan in the world.
Big Craig Dawson.
Big Craigie D.
It's got to be Diop tonight.
Yeah.
As much as I like Dawson, it's got to be Diop tonight. The pace. I know all centre backs, Bobby Moore didn't have pace, and I'm not comparing like Gates did yesterday. Gates didn't, I'm not comparing Bobby Moore to Craig Dawson. But I just think that just bit of pace we could come up against Patson Daka tonight. And
Yeah.
he's lightning.
Yeah.
He is lightning.
Yeah, right. Not only Vardy, they got Daka as well that we have to worry about. See,
I
so
forgot all about him though. I forgot all about him, sorry. Oh my
yeah.
days.
And like I said,
Yeah.
for this game, now next week it might be a whole total different situation. Like like I was saying, if everybody's wanting to go forward and attack, you're gonna have a high line, and you can't have everybody can't be slow on the back line. You know what I mean?
100%. 100%, man.
You know, that's just the way it is. And if we go with, Cress will probably be on the left. And if they don't put in Diop, then all four men's back there is going to be without pace. And I don't want to give away no cheeky goal, because if we go down early in this game, that's what's going to worry me. We can't go down early versus Leicester because they're not messing about. They're
Yo,
just
would
not.
you give like to Jake and to Charlie, would you give Frederick a run out today or off the bench?
Nah.
Off the bench, I wouldn't start him. We'll see later in the game. Maybe Moisey brings him out and puts him up to help maybe cover Vladdy a little bit to lock some things up. But I don't see him starting. Nah, I don't see that. I don't see
Yeah, I
that.
agree.
You see Areola starting, or do you think that's just like hearsay?
Fab will start.
Fab will
Yeah,
start.
yeah,
I think it'll be a matter of time. Areola might beat him out, but it might still be too early. But I'm not in training. I just, man, I don't know. I don't see him taking a person of that, his senior. But he did make a couple mistakes last game, rolling the ball out to Vladdy when Almiron was right on him. But I don't think that's enough to go ahead and yank him second game of the season. I just don't see it.
I know, but you called it on American Hammerstein TV last night. Like Tuchel was having a go at him. Like he was having a go at him. Like, why are you rolling it out like that?
I could see that up in the gods at Newcastle. I could see him having a go at him in the sky.
Yeah, he was, and that's when I don't even know what Fabs was thinking, because Almiron, I believe it was Almiron. It might have been somebody else. He was right on Vladdy, and he rolled the ball to him slow. It's like, man, if he gets that ball, that is immediate dangerous position, and we could have went down Well, I don't
Yep.
remember what the score was at the time, but that could have been not good for us.
Yep.
That could have been an easy goal. And in this game in the Premier League, everybody's quick. Everybody's tactically. It's the best league. You can't give away goals. You
No.
can't give them. You can't give none for free. That's just the way it is.
Hey,
So,
Jake, I want to ask Jake something, dog. And it ain't about Joanna. Big up Joanna. Don't know. But, like, yo, it ain't about her, dog. But it's like, yo, how come Norwich is signing players and, like, you got other teams like Watford signing players, but we ain't signing nothing. We got one player on loan, and that's it. What's up with that, Jake?
You can listen to David Moyes, you can listen to David Sullivan, and they'll say there's no availability. The more the deadline day comes, obviously we have massive breaking overnight about Kurt Zuma.
Yeah.
Perhaps big movement and traction on that overnight, but I don't think that's money. I don't think David Moyes has been given enough money to get the quality players that he wants. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah, no. Thank you for being honest with me. But where did the top 6 money go? Where did the television right money go? Where did the Europa money go? Where did the players to be sold, like the Haller money go? Where did all that money go? It just disappeared.
Well, that's a very valid question, and you'll have to take that up with David Sullivan, PeacH, because I ain't got a clue.
There's no possible way to know, but I agree with you. I think he had his targets because last year he said he was looking to get them done quick. And we know Moisey does his homework, on players. He's always in the stands at the youth games, at wherever. He's always scouting somebody and watching. The man lives and breathes football, so there ain't no doubt in my mind that he had a list of guys, right? He had a list of guys, and whether we're skint or they don't want to fork over a certain amount of money, there's no way to know. Like I said, there's just no way to know. Only thing we do know is they haven't gotten it over the line yet, and the season's about to start. But we don't have a copy of the book, so who knows?
Like you got whatchamacallit. You got Zuma that looks like it's like close, man. Apparently it's just personal terms. Everything else is agreed. 25 mil. Like that would be a good signing for us, but we're in desperate need for like a center forward, man. Like I'm almost willing to like pay for a plane ticket for Charlie Boy to get over there so he can play up front with Antonio, dog. I ain't even playing with you, man.
I don't want everybody yelling at me for missing shots. Just stick me on the side. I'm crossing them in. I cross them in.
Man. It's gonna be a good competition, Charlie, because like we kind of basically finished in the same area that Leicester finished last season. Like it was us and them basically. I think we were almost tied. Like it was just goal difference, I think, man. And it'll be a good second match to kind of like judge like how much we've grown or how much they've grown. You know what I mean? If it goes their way, then they've done some growing that we haven't. If it goes our way, we've done some growing that they haven't. It's gonna be a really good game. Like for the neutral, this is gonna be probably the best match like this weekend. And for a West Ham fan, I'm nervous, biting my nails and things, but I got that confidence, man.
It's only the second game. If we don't come out, I'm not going to be too worried. I'm not going to put too much into it either way. You know what I'm saying? It's still early, but one good thing is they don't have Fofana, and I think they got some other boys that's going to be out today. So we'll just see. I just don't. Everybody's want to go out and super attack, front foot, champagne football. Listen, I don't think that's what it's going to be today. I think it's going to be, we're going to apply super pressure and try to get the ball, nick it, and get in transition and bust them that way. I think really that's what it's going to be. And if he puts if Dawson starts, that's okay. That's exactly how they're going to have to play. That's exactly how they're going to have to play. If So we'll just
like
have to see.
On some transfer news, dog. Like. Brownie, Cardiff boy, he's Adea's boy, Brownie, and then he's on Jake's own thing.
Brownie the legend.
Oh, he's a big time legend, dog. And it's like they got this player, Kiefer Moore, and Mick McCarthy couldn't give two things, man. He's like, he'll sell them to Wolves for 7 million. Like they got him for two, so there's a profit there. But Homeboy's worth way more than 7 million, man. And I saw Brownie's video earlier on today, and he was vexed because it's like us selling Antonio for like 7 million. You know what I mean?
That would be crazy.
No, it is. It is. Like I put a comment in Brownie's thing, and I said, "Listen, 7 million. That's not even enough. For his boots. Like that's not even enough for his boots, man. Like Homeboy deserves like 10, 12, 15 plus, man. Like he did well with Wales. He's done well with Cardiff. Like yeah, and you know what? Like why don't see? This is the thing. I'm saying, why don't West Ham look at a player like that, but we lowball Cardiff with our owners, so it wouldn't be any flipping different. And I don't want that for the man them, but like we should be after more and like give him what he's worth, like 12, 15 million quid. There you go, because he's a good player, though. He's a good player, man.
Yeah, that's why I try don't. That's why I try to have stress free. That's why I don't bother with the transfer bits, man. Because it's just,
Yeah,
especially with our team. Other temes, yeah, they could look at it and be, you know what I mean. It just stresses me out. That's why I don't even vibe on it. It ain't even my situation.
no, one hundred
Because we,
percent,
we
man.
we get links here, links there, then they
Yeah,
disappear. They don't come. Whether it's slow, I mean, I have no way of knowing.
but you see that 20 goals last season, and there's like Mick McCarthy's willing to sell him for 7 million quid, dog. 20 goals. Like the most we got, I think, is 10, like from Suchek and Antonio. Like 20 goals, we could do with the 20-goal striker. I know it's a different league,
I
but
think
football is
Suchek
football, man.
Suchek got 10 goals by himself, didn't he?
Come again?
Suchek got 10 goals by his. He got 10 goals
No,
this
that's that.
season.
No, that's what I'm saying. They got 10 goals each.
Oh, okay, okay. I see what you're saying now. I
Word up.
thought you
Yeah,
meant.
like
I thought you meant
no,
combined.
not like
Hmm.
5 and 5. Not like no 2 for 5.
That's
No 2 for
they
5.
got a deal. They fleeced them, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, yep.
Say it doesn't work out, 7 million as far as football and football money. That's not a bad shot. That's like a punt. If it works, you're a genius. If it don't work, you didn't. But I could definitely
Yeah.
see how he's gassed about that, where it got him tight. Because they could have got a
100.
little bit more, but
100. Hold on. Let me put the thing in the thing. See if Brownie wants to come on, Doc. Hold on 1 second, my G. Hold on 1 second. I'll do this, post comment. I'm sure the last thing I posted was a link. It was to you, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Boom. Brownie, if you want to come on, where did I go? Where did I go? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold
yeah,
up,
we're
hold up.
supposed to go on at 10, but PeacH is always late.
Oh, come on, man. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Where is it, man? I'm trying to find the screen, Doc. Hold on. Where'd the screen go? I sent the thing, but I think it's here. No, there, no, there, no.
He's at the gym. Don't worry about it. He said he's busy.
Oh, okay. Word up, word up. I put it in still. Anybody that wants to come on, you're more than welcome, man. This is the Charlie B and Pete show still. But anybody wants to come on, talk through things, man, you're more than welcome to come through and speak your mind, man. Cause like, yo, we can talk everything, games to transfers to takeover, which I don't really want to talk about because I can't really wrap my head around that. Um, Zuma, do you think that would be a good deal for us, Charlie?
If he comes in,
Yeah,
at this point,
yeah.
any deal would be a good deal for us.
I know it's
I mean,
scary, isn't it?
I don't want to take anybody, but we need a center half. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
I much rather had Milinkovic, but I'm not mad at Zuma. That'd be decent. I'd go for that
It
all
would
day
be it
long.
would it would be an upgrade from Dawson. Like I know Jake, who's like loved us and left us, but like I know Jake loves Big Craig Dawson. I got a lot of time and respect for Big Craig Dawson too. But I think Zuma would be an upgrade on somebody like Dawson. Like if you had Zuma and God Bonner in the middle, that's an upgrade. All we need now is a left back, a striker, and I think we're set. I think we're set, man, because I see the youngsters and the veterans in the middle, like Noble, Connor Coventry. Like I see them in the middle. So it's like I think we're fine in the middle. We're fine on wings. We got enough wingers to like fly to Alaska. But it's like it's that left spot, man. And James Fatboy Fever was saying this the other day. We only got one left back, and that's Cresswell. Because Ben Johnson isn't a left back, is he, Charlie?
Nah, they stick him over there, but he's not.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He's no
He's
left
not.
back, man.
But we
Homeboy's right
can't.
back all day
We
long.
we can't control what they do. You know what I mean? At the end of the day,
No, I
we
know.
can't. It's
I
match
know.
day. It's match day. Hey,
There you go.
you killing my vibes. You already you
There
killing
you
my
go,
vibes.
dog. There you go.
It's
You know
match
what?
day. It's football day. I'm trying to get excited.
Super blowing bubbles.
They
Trust
don't
me,
want to
man.
hear about no links. Day probably ain't gonna happen.
Pretty
Well,
bubbles in the air, they fly so high, nearly reach the sky. And like my dreams, they fade and die.
yeah.
Fortune's always hiding. I've looked everywhere. I'm forever blowing bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. Match day, done though,
Match
man.
day.
Absolutely, man. Let's bring it up. Let's bring it up. Let's bring it up, man. Let's bring it up. Formation. How would you set the team up? Like I know we talked about the back line. What are you saying for like the midfield? What are you saying for like up front? Like what Ben Rama, Bowen, Fornals, like what are you saying, dog?
Well, see, I don't know if Masuaku is available. Ah, you know
What do you
what?
mean? What do you
I
mean?
I know he played for the youth team, but I don't know if he's in shape. If the gaffer's gonna run him out there, like he's in that much shape, they might have just been testing him out. Uh,
Aquaflex.
like I said, I would do Cresswell left center back. I would
Yep,
do Augie in the middle, and I would do Diop on the right. That would chunky up the middle. You know what I mean?
yep,
Because like I said,
yep.
I'm worried about Vardy running off the man's shoulders. So I'd put a little bit of pace in there, and then I'd have Augie
Yeah,
in the middle to type
yeah.
man
And
the situation down. And like I
it,
said on Lee's
yep,
thing, Fornals has been playing deep. You know,
yep, yep,
might
yep.
you might have to give him a shot at the just for today. People are like, oh yeah, why? Hey, just for today.
Because he
With
gets stuck
with Stan,
in. He
Stan
gets stuck in
and
Charlie.
he could go forward. Listen, he could
Yep,
go forward. He could man the middle. It doesn't have to stay that way. Now,
yep.
and with doing that, we can switch the formation without making any substitutions and switch tactics if it ain't going like in the first bits. But
What you mean? You mean him kind of like moving into the middle, like more central?
no, I mean like him moving all the way up top to the left and then switch Ben Rama over to the middle. It just depends
Oh,
on
word
how.
up.
Yeah, it just
Yep,
depends. Like switch from a 3, they can switch to a back 4, or if they start off at a 4 and go for attack mode, you know,
yep.
it's
Yeah,
just the
I hear
main
that.
thing. He could do whatever he wants to do. I would
I
just
hear
do
that.
a back. I would do a back 3 with Cressy at left center back, Augie in the middle, and Diop on the right. Everybody gives Diop shit, but one of the most beautiful passes came from when he was on the right, a 60-yard dime right on to Bowen. I think then Bowen shot it over to Lingard, and Lingard
Yep,
tapped it in. It was
yep, yep,
beautiful.
yep, yep. I
But
remember that.
our
Yep,
midfield is going to be what it always is. That's where I think we have the advantage. Suchek and Rice is going to eat their guys up. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
hey, it is what it is.
Yo, yo,
I'm
yo,
just
yo.
looking for, huh?
You looking for what, Doc?
I'm just looking for that back 3, to be
Yeah,
honest.
yep,
And
yep.
if Arthur could play, I would maybe give him give a shout out at the wing back. You know what I mean?
Me
I
too,
know where
Doc.
he's not defensively like it, but it would be a different situation as him as a wing back, and he'd have Fornals in front of him to help kind of,
100.
you know what I mean, give him some
Yep.
cover down that side as well. But like I
Yeah,
said,
no, I get it.
I don't know if I know they said he played for the youth team to see, I guess,
Yep.
test his fitness. I don't know what the
Mm-hmm.
grade on that was. I don't know if the
Mm-hmm.
gaffer's like, okay, he's ready for a Premier League game. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not in the training room. You know what I mean?
No, I hear that, but you see what Robbie says. Like last year when we beat Leicester, we had
Yeah.
Fabianski, 2 foul, Balbuena, Augie, Cresswell, Masuaku, Rice, Suchek, Fornals, Bowen, and Antonio.
Yeah,
So it's
there's
like
a
I'd say something similar to that. Without
so
Balbuena,
yeah,
I
Balbuena.
put in Diop. There you go.
You know, a lot of we people's like, oh, you can't score from that, but yeah, we can because we're a counterattack and we could apply pressure and nick the ball and then transition and get them that way. I think the game that got us the most goals, we played that
Yep.
style. You know, so you know, it's not all about back four, back five, but only reason I say the three is because I'm worried about them, like I said, being in a high line and Vardy or
Yeah.
Doc, one of their mans just running off and then they get a
Getting him behind.
yeah, if we could stop that, I'm not worried about them beating us on the flanks and shooting in crosses. But that ain't their style. You know what I mean? Vardy ain't really nutting balls in from crosses. You know, that's what I'm
You
worried.
know,
And
and you summed it. Go ahead.
I think Moyes is gonna. I think that's in his mind. He ain't no dummy. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be like, okay, they got one real serious way that they could attack us, and it's a good way. You know,
Yep.
not to say they can't do nothing else, but
Yep.
our midfield's going to contain their midfield. I'm not worried about their midfield.
No,
I'm
me
not,
neither.
you know, Madison, all them boys, you know, they're nice and stuff, but I
Yeah.
feel totally confident that the Rice and Suchek could man their positions and cover the ground they got to cover and handle business. Now everybody has a bad day or maybe something you
Yeah.
know doesn't go, but 9 times out of 10, I'm not worried about the midfield. You know what I mean?
No, 100. And you summed it up like on the last video we did, like last Monday with Titch. Like you summed it up when you read the meaning of like a winger and counterattacking football about Fornals. Like you summed it up, man. And it's like that is the way we play. And on those bases, that's why, yeah, I'm afraid of Vardy. I'm afraid of Inienso, I think you call him. I'm afraid of that man too, because like we got it covered in the midfield, but they're gonna have to like Suchek and Rice. They're gonna have to, and they will. They'll break up play in the midfield. So the strikers like in the intro and Vardy don't get that final pass, which can like kind of give them a 50 or 60, 70% chance to grab a goal.
Well, yeah, I summed it up, but I said it 800 different kind of ways, but mans didn't believe me. They didn't believe me. And so then I have to get an actual football training guide to that
Yeah,
position. And you know,
yeah,
we play a counterattack because they'll be like, no, no. I'm like, what do you mean?
yeah.
That's the role. This is Moyes' system. We're a counterattack team. We're not Barcelona. This ain't Champagne FC. It's just what it is. You know, somebody's gonna rock. Yeah, but like back in the day, this ain't back. I can't
Yeah,
tell you
this is
about back in
now.
the day. This Moyes
Yes,
team. I'm not gonna go outside, look at a blue sky, and be like, you know what? Red. That's red. You know what I'm saying? It's just it is
yeah.
what it is. And I think today, if we're gonna play that style, and if people might not like it, but hey, whether you like it or love it or agree with it, that's what Moyes
This is
does.
how we play.
And who are we to argue
Yep.
with Moy after the season he had? Right now, he's got everybody playing. You know what I'm saying? So who are we to say that that's not the way to go? And was it
It is.
Rob? Rob even brought up that about this how we played. It's either the first game we beat them both times, I believe, but the first game
We
I
did.
think
We did.
we really
We did.
put the boots on them. You know what I
Oh, it
mean?
was like 4-0 or something like that, dog. I remember that. It was like 4-0 or something, dog. We schooled them. We showed them what a clinical football looks like. No doubt about it. But we have to do that same thing today, and I don't doubt that we will. I think we will. Like
We could
I
play it. We
respect.
could play it
Go
safe,
on.
and we could play it safe at the same time. Be aggressive and press it.
Yeah.
Press.
So
You know what I mean?
you're saying show them some respect, but not too much respect.
No, not park the bus. I'm not saying let's just sit back there and stand and keep shape. I want to. Excuse me. When they get on our side, and I know we will, because that's Moyes' game.
Yeah.
Presses, time presses. Everybody's got a certain place to
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
I want us to determine where they play the ball. I don't want them to just, you know what I mean? This
Yeah.
man goes and that man's cut off that man.
Yeah.
We're gonna control. I want us to dictate where they put the ball. I don't want them just to get the ball anywhere they want to go. I want to
Yeah.
get the ball, get in transition,
Yeah.
boom. Because that's
Yeah.
the name of the game. That's how
Yeah.
we win today. Now, if
Like,
if everybody thinks it's gonna be champagne
yeah.
football and we're gonna be on their side of the thing,
Yeah.
doing
Yeah.
triangles and 1,000 passes, there ain't gonna be that today. I'm telling you, it's just not gonna be that.
No, I hear that, man. I hear that. And like what I was saying, I wasn't saying park the bus. See, I was saying like we have to show them respect because they do have players. They do have a manager that knows what he's doing. But it's like we show them respect, but not too much. You know what I mean? Not too much. Like we have a go at them. We take on man them. You know what I mean? Like we go down the rights and the lefts, and I'm just looking so forward to this match because we're playing with so much excitement, so much confidence. Like I'll tell you, from the last match, they couldn't wait to like play Leicester, and it's been like from what was it, Sunday till Monday or Saturday till Monday? But the last match was on Sunday, wasn't it?
Yeah, I agree with James. He was about Buena and Augie was nice, man.
Oh
You
yeah,
know,
100.
yeah.
Well, I think Diop
And
would be. I
and
think Diop
and
would be nice.
Balbuena is not the paciest guy, but their positioning and the way they read the
Yeah,
game. It's like
yeah,
I forgot, like Jake was saying, you can't compare. Like Bobby Moore wasn't the quickest guy, right? But
right. He
man,
read the game.
man read the game like my auntie reads the magazines. You know what I'm saying? There's it's
Yeah, man.
serious bits.
Yeah, man.
And
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
whoever he puts out there today, there could be a rhyme and a reason for it. Like I said,
100.
if I believe he wants to go hard and nick the goal early, it's gonna be Diop back there because we could scoot up a little bit more. If he goes with Dawson, that's fine as well. But it's gonna be more back, and we're gonna be relying on pressure.
And we'll be relying on Rice and Suchek to break up the play so Dawson
Right.
doesn't have to deal with the pace of like the other man them.
Right. Yeah. Well, hopefully that could be the. Like I said, I'm not our midfield. I'm not worried about it. And a lot of the
No,
time, it's almost like having those two is like a cheat code. You know what I'm saying? Because
word up.
coming up through the middle is listen. you're not getting through these men, right? Rice and
Yeah.
Suchek is absolute dons. Yeah, Rob got the scores. Yeah. At Leicester was. Yeah, he's right. I knew the first game we did him in nice 3-0.
I thought it was 4-0. I thought it was 3-0
Nah,
still banging.
he said
But
he said 3. He said 3.
no. He got it right. But I think it was Wolverhampton. That was the 4-0. That was the 4-0, I think, dog. But it's like, we just have to do these man in. It's and I said this at the beginning of the video, it's a big game because this sets the tone. Do you know what I mean? This sets the tone. Like last season when we had like all the top 6 clubs in like the first 6 or 7 matches, we set the tone. We have to set the tone. And we set the tone on the first match. You know what I mean? We done did it, but we have to continue. It's like we have to continue, man. It can't just. The old West Ham would have like one here, lost there, one here, lost there, but we went down. Our heads didn't drop. We came back and done did mother duckers in, dog.
That's it. We got to keep riding the momentum. Hey, we need points. We need points today. That's it. I'd like the 3. If we sneak out of there with 1, hey, that's you know what I mean. I'd rather have the 3 points, but Leicester's listen. They could really get behind you, man. And then they added Daka, so
Yeah,
PeacH was the week before.
it was the Wolves, wasn't it? Yeah. It was the Wolves.
Maybe
man. I remember
that's
man.
why I thought it was the 4. I can't remember.
Yeah. No. Me too, dog. Me too. Big up, James Bond. How you mean? But like, man, we just have to do what we're doing. Honestly, we just have to do what we're doing, and what we're doing nice right now. So I'm not worried. Like, do you feel the same way? Like you're going into this match not worried? Like I feel confident, man.
Like I said, I'm not scared or worried, but I do respect Leicester, and like I said, they get behind us. I respect them 100%. But
Yeah.
it's the winnable game. I think it's a winnable game for both sides. It just comes down to the little chess match. But one thing I
Yeah.
feel comfortable about is Moyes won't just play one tactic, one formation. He will switch it up. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna look at things and
I hear that.
now
I hear that.
well,
That's a
now,
good
now,
point.
now you know what? It could be now just to give all credit. It could be Nolan or Piercy or some of the other
Yeah.
mans that
Naveen. Yeah. Go
right
on.
because they are so involved. And let's just give
Yeah.
the backroom staffs. You know what I mean? So just
Yeah.
because I say Moyes, it very well could be. This particular day, it might be Nolan and said, "Hey, let's move this guy here. Let's try this or try that." We
Yeah.
we got a nice backroom staff, and
Yeah.
I just always I can't we want to give Moyes his credit, but the other man's listen, they do bits, and all of them, everything works together. It comes together real nice, man. So
No, 100%. Like when I say Moist, I'm not just saying Moist. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I just forget that I forget
yeah.
to put them in. You know what I'm saying? Because
No,
I know that
100.
I know they sit around
Yeah.
and they're
Yeah.
having their tea or their coffee, and
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
they're having like, yo, if they come on down this way, we got to do this, and
Yeah.
then Nolan might come in, and these are all
Say
men
this.
legends of
Yeah.
the game, right?
Yeah.
And that's a beautiful thing. They all got their expertise, and he gives them that freedom to all work together. I don't think it's I'm Billy Big Boots. We're gonna do it my way, and you f off. I'm the skipper, and
Yeah,
he's just
man.
nobody. So I
No,
like it.
I agree with that. I agree with that. I think that like when I say Moist, and I know this is the same with you. When you say Moist, it's not just Moist. It's Naveen. It's Pierce. It's Nolan. It's Irvine. Like that's like that's a unit, man. That's a unit, man. So it's like, yo,
Yeah, a lot of people talk about we can't lose this player. We can't listen. I don't want to lose that backroom staff.
that backroom staff is the shit. That
You
backroom
know,
staff is that's the best backroom staff in the whole Premier League. Like Suchek and Rice are the best two midfielders in the Premier League. You can't. You name me. You name me two midfielders who play better than Suchek and Rice, and you can't. There's nobody. There's nobody in the game right now. Like, yeah, you got Bruno Fernandes from Manchester United, but like, who's he coupling up with? You know what I mean? Like, we have the illest pairing in the
well,
league
he's
right
linking
now,
up.
and they know
He's
that.
he's linking up with Pogba, isn't it? Yo,
Oh
they
shit!
got
Oh
a nice
shit!
thing,
Yeah,
but
but yo,
it's a different
but
what we do.
I'd rate Suchek. I'd rate Suchek and Rice over Pogba and Fernandez straight up because Pogba, it's like, yo, homeboy's good in like Euros and like World Cups and that, but like, yo, he ain't the
Nah,
same player when he plays for Man United. I don't
nah,
business, dog.
he's you just got to look at what it is, what his role is. Man is nice. Nah, a lot of people slag him off. Listen, if Pogba came to our team right now, everybody would dislocate their wrists having a wank. I'm telling you right now.
Yo,
Man
yo,
is man is
I'd be
he
on some ambidextrous things. Like both of my wrists would be like broke up.
but it's hard to compare midfields, right? But for our style, what we do,
Yeah,
there's no other midfield. It's just not. Now, other midfields, they might be more attacking and have a different situation, different tactics, different link up. But for what we do, a team similar to how we go,
yeah.
no, absolutely not.
Okay,
Absolutely
so
not.
who are Leicester's two midfielders then? Like right in the middle. Is Ndidi a midfielder or no?
I don't know who they're gonna run out there today. They
Me
put the one
neither.
goal.
Because Madison plays out wide, didn't he? And like I don't like yo, they should have never got rid of Conte. Do you know that we could have had
Indeed,
Conte?
he's a bad boy though. Indeed, he's a bad boy.
No,
Let's get it
indeed,
right.
we could have had Ndidi too. We could have had Ndidi, and if we had different owners, we would have had Ndidi, and we could have had Conte before Leicester got him for 500,000 quid, dog. I ain't even playing with you.
I put him
Offer
right.
was on the table, dog.
I put his defensive skills right up there with Rice. I ain't gonna lie. That
No,
man's
100,
yeah.
100,
Man's
100, 100,
man's is serious.
100, man. This is
He,
yo. This is gonna be like a cup tie, man. This is gonna be like a cup tie, and you know what? I think the man them are up for it. I want like when it's Christmas time and you go to sleep like and you just want like the morning to come, like, bosh, like, yo, man, we gotta wait what? We gotta wait like 12, 1, 2, so we gotta wait 4 hours, dog. I want it to be like 4 minutes, 4 seconds. Because I'm looking so forward to this game right now. The man them as we talk, yo, they're probably like, yo, doing 2 drills, getting hype. Yo, let's give them all our energy, dog, and like, yo, big them up and just like have confidence and know what they can do, man. This is a different West Ham, dog. It's a
Okay, hey,
different West
all right.
Ham.
So Rob's saying Masuaku not fit. Moise, it could be mind games, you know. You know, I did that.
Yo,
Hey, that one.
I
Remember that
like
one
that
game
though.
last year? He said he's gonna put Diop up front.
I like that. I like that. I
Shit
like
was
the mind
hilarious.
game things like, yo,
Yeah,
Masuaku ain't fit. We're gonna put D up front. And then you heard the latest one saying how he's gonna put Areola up front, dog. Like, yo. I was like, are you serious? Like,
yo,
yo,
if Areola starts up front, I'm coming on live with
imagine,
my tits out.
imagine. Brethren, I will walk to Brooklyn. I will walk to Brooklyn straight up, buy the biggest bottle of Moet and just, we'll have 2 things, dog, and just chill out because, yo, if that would be masterclass. Like if he knows something we don't, and Ariola's good with his feet like that, and homeboy comes in and he puts him up front, that would be madness.
He gonna be
That
on
would be madness. That would be legendary. That would be history in the making. Oh, history in the making. I
listen.
told you before we went on.
If,
They're
if
offering Declan Rice a new contract to make him the highest ever player in West Ham's history.
that's
Real
what they
talk.
say. Could be. I don't know.
Yeah, man.
Could be.
It was that Jim White like quadrupled that from like TaLk site, but it's like homeboy was saying that he was saying they've offered 2 contracts to him. Apparently they offered a third one to double his wages, make him like the highest paid player in West Ham's history. Like, but then the knobhead, Belen, whatever you want to call him, saying that, like, oh, well, he'd want it on a short term because he'd want to, like, compete for Champions League and this, that, and the third. We were only 3 points away from Champions League. So it's like, yo, these people, then, they do my nut in, man. Like, it's like,
Yeah,
yo,
but see,
they
because
think we're in the
you got to
relegation zone, dog.
yeah,
And
but see, listen, you let him do it, my guy. You let him do it. That's his
I
job.
don't know. I just get
I
so
be trying
upset,
to tell you,
man.
leave it alone. Don't worry about it. That's his job. Listen, when they get to the office, they're like, you know what we're gonna do today? We're gonna say some wild stuff and get all
That's
the
it.
West Ham fans fired up. And it's
And they
what they
get me,
do.
dog. Hook, line, and sinker. Like, they
Hook,
reel
line,
me
and
in, man.
sinker, bro. They will you
Straight
up. They're
up.
like, oh, they're taking pictures with a peach fish. Like, look at this. I got one.
100.
Yo, don't
100.
let him, don't
Like,
let him get you. Don't let him get you, B.
yo.
Yo,
I'm so
don't
passionate about this club, dog. They get me
let,
wilding out like Nick Cannon's TV show, dog. Like, I hate it. Like,
we're the easiest to fire up.
yeah.
God bless Pop. If my pops was still here, he'd be the same. It'd be the same way. The man's was a live and die
Big up
everything.
Bulldog. How do you
Yeah,
mean?
big
Big up
facts, man.
blood clot Bulldog, man.
Is
I ain't
that
even playing, man.
but
Yo,
that sport,
Bulldog
that
and
talk
Barney in
sport.
effect, man. Yo, my dad and your dad, they would have got on like 2 peas in a pod, dog. I ain't even
No.
playing with you, man.
But that's their
Straight
job.
up, man.
And our people, right? You know what I'm
You go
saying?
on.
You want to we get fired up over nothing, let alone you put a little something, a team captain. You mentioned
Yeah,
him, we're gonna go nuts. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? You say
yeah.
something Rice Noble or somebody, we going absolute crazy.
I know, it drives
Could
me
we play?
bonkers, dog.
Not,
It
you
drives
know
me.
what? That could be a thing. That could be a thing, Rob. I don't know. I think Moyes is gonna switch it up. I don't know what he's gonna do. But if I'm not
Bowen left wing
mistaken,
back. That's not a bad shout, but I think I agree with Charlie more with like Fornals playing left wing back straight up. Like
I think
I think
because
yeah.
I think if I'm not mistaken, Vladdy did play a game where he was right center back for a little bit, right?
Who was that? Who? Tufal?
Yeah. And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
if they did something like that, then they could put Fredericks as a right wing back. But
Word up.
I don't know. I don't know. We'll
I
see.
don't know.
It's a possibility. It's a possibility. I don't think he's lining up the same way and having the same groove as he did last game. I don't see that. I don't see, our backroom staff and they all get together and they put their think
Yeah,
box on
it
and
ain't just one
they
head. It's like three,
right.
four. Like,
And
trust
I
me. Yeah,
trust
man.
them. I trust them. And
Oh, me too, though.
if the first 15, 20 minutes goes bad, as long
Yeah,
as they switch it up and try something different, you know what I mean? Try a different way. But if it's working, stick with it. We'll just have to see, man. I say the first 25 minutes of this game. I
it's
know
gonna be
it's a
crucial.
cliche to say, but yo,
No, but it's real.
we can't go down. We can't go
That's
down
real.
with these cats.
I
You
know,
know what
but
I'm saying?
Charlie, it's weird. Like, this is like, I know I keep saying different West Ham, and it sounds so cliche and like, man. But it's like, when we go down, we actually play better. It's like, remember last season, we used to go up 3-0, and every time we went up 3-0, either teams would draw us or beat us. And it's like, it's weird. When we go down, like, we seem to like get into like match mode, and we should be in match mode from the jump, but it's odd, man. Like, I don't know, man. I want to see Akko Flex on the bench, man. I'm so impressed with him. I know I talked to James Fatboy Fever about him, and he's like, "Can he make the jump?" Yeah, I think he can make the jump. Yeah, I don't know he can make the jump. Yeah, he's gonna be like a Payet, Tevez, like Ben Rama, all at the same blood clot time. I ain't playing with you. That Aquaflex dog, he has skills like you would not believe, man. Like, I and he needs a shot. Like, he needs a shot. But you know Moyes, Charlie B.
He ain't gonna be on. He
Charlie
won't be
Blood
on.
Clot B.
Yeah,
You
he ain't
know
gonna
Moyes,
be.
dog.
He ain't gonna
He
be on the
like
bench.
embeds the youngsters in slow. I
Right.
want to see Aquaflex thrown in the deep end, man. Cause I think he come up swimming, man. Straight up. Straight up. See,
Yeah.
no, but this is me though.
I wouldn't throw him. I'm like a Moist. I agree with him on that situation. I don't want to just throw him out there and you know what I'm saying, just
Oh, I want to.
completely
Oh, I
ruin
want
him.
to.
You
Oh, no,
understand?
I want to. Because
He
he's no
brought.
Reese Oxford, dog. Like, he did that.
Listen,
Like, yo, they did that with Reese Oxford. And yeah, he had a wicked game in Arsenal, and then Homeboy felt like he was like Don Dada.
but
And
listen,
Homeboy ended up going to Mock and Black, and like, yo, where is he
Pellegrini
now?
Pellegrini signed for nows, right? But when Moyes came, Moyes didn't put him in right away. Moyes,
Yep,
he said, you got to
yep,
have the system. I want you to know
yep,
where to be, why you're going
yep,
there. It's not just running
yep.
around like a chicken. Brought him in slow. It worked. He did
Chicken with his head cut off and thing, dog.
right.
Like
He did the
blue ass
same thing with
flashes. Yeah,
Bowen.
man.
People was like, "Oh, play Bowen." We first got him. He said, "I'm not
Yeah,
throwing a young kid from the championship out there and just ruin him." He didn't do it. He did the same thing with Ben Rama. Now, I say that to say this. All three have turned out to be decent at what they do when they do it and why they do it. So I'm with more. Bring him slow. Let Moyes do his groove. You know, they're three of our best players. He brought him in slow. You got to know where to be. You know, now I don't know what Oko Flex knows. I know he's nice on the ball,
you
right?
make a point.
I
You
know.
asshole. You're an
I
asshole, dog.
Hey,
You
what you
make
gonna
a
do?
point,
I'm
man. You
just
make a
saying.
point, man.
Oko Flex on the ball,
Fuck.
he does pretty bits. It looks nice. Now, off the ball, being here, being there, where he's got to be at a certain time. I don't know. I ain't a trainer. Maybe he is. You know what I'm saying? But until he does, Moyes ain't gonna put him in. That's just the way. That's just the way it goes.
That's just the way it is. But you make a point, man. Like, you dickhead. You make a point, man. Like, big up your blood clot self, dog. You make a point, man, because you know what? When Bowen first came in, why isn't Bowen playing? Why isn't Bowen playing? And then you look at him this year, Homeboy looks like the Incredible Hulk. And it's like, same with Ben Rama. Put in Ben Rama. And he didn't. Just like here, there, spare bits. You know what I mean? Like spare ribs to spare bits. And I'm like, what are you dealing with? Now, Homeboy comes back in looking like Superman. And it's like, you make a point, but I got a feeling. I got a feeling about this Aquaflex kid, man. Like,
Don't worry. The
he
young
played for
bulls are. They're
Celtic.
gonna get.
I think he played like real like SSSPL games for Celtic and things. So he should be able to adapt. And but you
Yeah, but
got a
Celtic
point. You got a point, man.
they play one decent
It's the
game a
process,
year.
isn't it?
You know what I mean? They play Rangers.
Yeah.
The rest of that stuff over there is absolute. I don't want to say a disrespectful word, but
No, it's
it's just not
cornflake league thing still. It's
right.
cornflake
It
league
is
thing
what it
still,
is.
don't it?
Right. Now,
There
all
we bit
respect to
some
the
Wheaties and like, yo, shredded wheat. Trust me.
right. You know what I'm saying? It's just different gravy. The Premier is just it's different gravy. Now, when we get into certain Europa games, the young bulls that they're gonna come
Yeah.
use it, man, sneaking up behind you. Watch out! Oh, they dangerous. Oh, the ladies. Did you tell them I'm on? Hey, ladies! We gotta get the female viewership up. What do you mean? Yo, hey,
Charlie boy is in the building, dog.
yo, the best.
Charlie's in the building. Charlie's in the building. Rah, rah, rah. Chicka, chicka, chicka. La, la, la. He don't leave the ladies alone.
Oh,
Trust me.
yeah.
Yo, I'm on the same vibe, dog. Trust me, dog.
Yo, let's read that out.
I
Izzy.
just looked at her. I'm like, you all right? She gave me a nice smile. I'm like, yeah, I don't know.
See, I would
Yo, man. But
immediately.
yo, you're making sense, man. And you know
Oh,
what?
let's read this real quick.
Go on, please do.
Jake
do.
just announced that he is in the final run-ins of the Football Content Award.
Oh, we got to vote for that.
If I already did, but if we could vote again, you know, if there's
no,
another
I already
vote,
did too, but I'll vote again, dog. 100.
I don't know if there's another vote for the final, but if there is, everybody go do it because Jake is a legend. Listen.
Yeah. So for 1 minute, like taking away from Match Day Live and thing, we're gonna big up JAK to the E. The job that he does on West Ham Unofficial is exquisite. The information that he rounds up to talk about is all relevant. It's all current. He has his ear to the ground like Mickey Mouse. I think the job that boy does is magic. The editing on the videos, the guests that he has on, like if they're not yourself or me, Charlie, they're opposition fans or they're like James Fatboy Fever, KDK. It's KDK's birthday on Thursday.
Hey Rob,
Yo,
if you could
come through, dog. We're throwing a birthday party for on West Ham Random, dog.
Well, I'll see if I can. Hey Rob, if you could put the link into there, I can't do it right now because I got the thing
do.
Up. Put that so they can vote for Jake if the votes are still going on. Everybody needs to vote for him. And you know,
big up Jake, man.
It's not listen.
Big up Jake.
He's a young cat, and it's not. Oh, he does good for he does good for anybody. You understand?
I don't care if he's 14 or 44. Homeboy is ill. He is ill, man. Absolutely. He is ill.
Absolutely.
Like he puts it down. He puts it like homeboy could be on TaLk Sport, talk more sense than Simon Jordan and Jim White, dog. I ain't even playing. He could go on Sky Sports, talk more sense than like Rio Ferdinand and Gary Neville. I ain't even playing with you, man.
More importantly, that is a class. He's just top shelf with that, but he does the charity bits. That's why I got so much respect for him and his father. That just a beautiful, lovely family, and they always doing bits for charity.
You know who it is, Charlie? You know who it is? It's Richie Rich and Saucy Sarah. Yo, that's his mom and dad, and they're
I don't know. I just
they're brilliant people, dog. Like inside, outside, and you know what? They're backing their boys like ambitions and dreams, which I love. I love that, man.
I'm gonna call anything. I'll just stick to Miss Cox and people. I don't know about that name.
Yo, she liked it though. Yo, when I said that on Russie B's show. I was like, Richie Rich and Saucy Sarah. And she's like, she gave me like a little heart emoji. So I was like, all right, it passed. No, she's wicked, man. She's a good lady. His dad's a good boy. And they're backing their son to have him do what he wants to do, man. And he's running it. He's running it. He ain't no slouch, man. He's the real deal, man. JAK to the E, man, all day long. West Ham Unofficial. Subscribe, like, share, all them things. How you mean, man?
Facts. But hey, Peachy boy, I gotta get to that ceiling, my guy. We're gonna have to wrap it up.
I seen that. Yeah. Yo, this is gonna be like an everyday Monday thing with like Charlie B and Peachy Double D. Straight up, man. So like, yo, tune in, get familiar. Thank you for tuning in. Like, subscribe, share. It's much appreciated. Helps us out. Don't know? Go check Charlie Boy's channel out. Charlie Boy. Yo, what is Charlie Boy at YouTube.com, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just my name. If they
Yeah,
click
word
my
up.
name, the one I put in the
Word up.
comments, I'm gonna be, like after the game, I like to do a little reaction. I won't be able to do
100.
it. I won't be able to do it today because I'm doing the ceiling, but I might have something up tomorrow. Plus, I
All right, man.
got my equipment coming tomorrow. It was supposed to
Word
be
up.
there last week, but they dropped it off at the wrong house.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, Amazon Prime my nuts. Get out of here, Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime, my nuts.
Well, actually,
I like
you know
girls
what?
with
It
big
wasn't
butts.
their fault. It wasn't their fault. It was the drop off guys. The who was it? USP, whatever, the brown dudes, the brown truck guys.
100.
Yeah. So
yo, what's the? I know the lineup ain't out yet and everything, and you were talking about this yesterday, but like, yo, what are you saying for the result again? West Ham v Leicester.
nah, I said 2-1, so I'm gonna stick to my 2-1. I'm gonna stick to my
Word up,
2-1.
100.
But nobody don't. This ain't the game you gamble on, unless you want to bet like a card or something like that. If Dawson starts, bet on Dawson and get a yellow card. But I wouldn't bet win, lose, draw. I wouldn't touch this game with a stick. I wouldn't even do it.
Yo, I'm with the 10 bowl barge pole, dog. I'm betting 5-1, dog. Straight up. I already got the bets on 5-1.
Yo, you're
I
betting
know,
the
I know,
count
but
is
yo,
negative 1,000.
I'm the optimist, dog. I'm like Optimus Prime, dog. Like I
say
I
5-1
see it.
every week.
I see it. Like Antonio gets 2, Benrahma gets 1, like Bowen gets 1, like yo, Suchek gets another 5, and then they get a penalty. 1, 5-1, dog. I'd love to see it. Realistically, it'll probably be around what closer to you're saying, but I'd love to see the 5-1. That would just that would be a statement in the Premier League. Like, yo, we're here. We're here. We're here. That's what I'm saying, dog. Yo, thank you for coming upon the show. Yo, we're gonna run this every Monday, dog. So get familiar with Charlie Boy, get familiar with PeacH. And yeah, man, thank you for participating. It's much appreciated, man. Thank you for JAK to the E for coming on. I think he had to leave because he had to go check his girlfriend Joanna still. But like, yo, man, big up everybody. One love. You get me? One love. Yo, come on, you irons. Up the hammers, all them things. Yeah. And Charlie, yo, one last thing, dog.
Hey, we are fucking massive.
One last thing, dog. What are we?
We are fucking massive.
You're done,